When you look at the Bible, Matthew 25, the parable of the talents, one was given 5, one was given 2, one was given 1. The expectation of God is that whatever you get, whether it's big or small, to double it, and then he blesses you. But I've never complained about the budget because I've always looked at it as the parable of the talents. Whatever we're given, let's grow it. And so we worked hard and raised money and impacted the world. Let me just tell you what was done last year. Last year, we were able to renovate a part of the campus on Lexington, the dorm in Lexington, over $100,000 with volunteer help and donations. And we physically did the work instead of hiring people to save money and be good stewards. In addition to that, our Youth on a Mission had 150 people to travel to 3 countries, Tanzania, Colombia, and Belize. They paid their own way. The trip totals in hundreds of thousands of dollars. But then they served over 5,000 people. Over 1,000 people were saved, and many signs, miracles, and wonders were done. And when you share with us, you help us accomplish these things because it's not possible without you. In addition to that, we had the Awakening. The Awakening was in 11 cities in America. We went to the toughest, roughest places in America to serve in 11 cities, all across America, north, south, east, west, midwest, and serve. And let me show you, let me just tell you what happened in those cities. There was 11 cities, age, some a little bit older, but millennial age serving. There were no church services. They were doing service every day. And oh, by the way, 700 plus people were saved. 6,000 hours of community service were done, and 10,000 people were reached, but there were 900 people serving, by the way. All of these people, we were able to impact communities all across America. We fought against Black genocide in a Family Life campaign to save the lives of babies. And we did many other things and have grown to 87 countries, as I mentioned earlier. But in spite of that, $180,000 was cut from our budget. Now, it's not my budget. This budget is what we use to deal with and help the orphans, to work in churches in the Middle East and the 1040 window to advance the gospel where it's illegal and dangerous. Last year, I wasn't even sure if I would be alive when I went on some trips, but there are people we have now who are planting churches in areas where it's illegal or dangerous, and they're counting on our support. We have children who we're dealing with, orphans, and how do I go and tell them we can't do what we promised that we would do? We dealt with refugees, Sudanese refugees in northern Uganda, and we promised we would be back with medical care and things of the sort. We built a home, well, not built, but renovated a home, and are taking young girls from ages 10 years old who were being prostituted and provided a safe place for them against human trafficking. How do I go to even one of those children or one of those workers that are there and tell them the money is no longer there? And this is where I come to you. I don't come to complain. I learned if you're gonna identify a problem, find a solution, and you and I are part of the solution. I need $180,000 just to get back to where my budget was so that we can continue to grow it. And it's 180 people gave $1,000. It's done. And so how can we do that? If you're able to give $100 a month, maybe your church, your club, or what your organization, $100 a month, that would bless us to be able to make it happen. If you can't give $100, $50 a month or $20 a month would help me to be able to go around the world and tell the orphans, the destitute, those who are in dangerous areas, that God's love is shared to you through others who don't have a lot, but each one giving a little are able to share with you. I want you, if you will, go to the website, go to our website. You see it right there on the screen. Go to our website, click give, and give a recurring gift. Every month, giving a little bit, that little bit adds up so that we can make an impact. And that $180,000 will be replaced. God will be proud. My boss and my bishop, my father, presiding bishop, will be proud. And most of all, those children smile on their faces, and the churches we're planting around the world will be blessed, and all is not lost. I need your help. Please share this so that others can see it and they can join this movement to say enough is enough. We will not turn back, and God's work will happen.